bin ich fett. Ich bin mich dermaßen überfressen.
Sheathe that weapon immediately. You see, it didn't even hurt.
Haben wir hier irgendwo, wo wir uns sauber machen können? Ich bestimmt total blutüberschmiert bin.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I need to find a Thunderstone, and I heard you might know of one.
Oh, yeah? Who told you that, then?
Some wayfarer in a tavern.
Really? Which one?
In Suchtol.
Shit, so Andrew's already mouthing off.
What Andrew?
Andrew Ramhead. Haven't you heard of him?
No. And not to repeat myself, but what I heard is you have a certain Thunderstone.
I haven't got a fucking Thunderstone, and I never did. It was all Hensel's idea, and he had it on him the whole time, too. And before you ask, no, Hensel's not here. Andrew is holding him captive.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm missing something here, and it's not just the stone. So tell me, what the fuck happened?
We wanted to butcher Andrew Ramhead's band of pillagers, but that's easier said than done. So Hensel got the idea that we could borrow Tomlin Bruthen's magic stone from him to help us fight them, like. But Tomlin wasn't having it, so we filched it without him knowing, and then set off after those bandits. But everything went to shit. They caught Hensel and almost killed me and Stislav. So, you come a bit late for that fucking stone. Not that it brought us any luck anyway. If I were you, I'd give it up as a lost cause.
How did your assault go?
Hensel led the way. There was him, me, and Stislav. We wore padded doublets and took hunting knives and axes. Stislav had a bow too. We got within earshot when it all went to shit. Stislav stumbled and yelped. Then they noticed us. After that, everything happened so fast. We charged at them, Hensel up front with us behind. Arrows started raining down. They all missed Hensel, but I was shot in the arm. It hurt like hell. I was screaming and scared shitless. So I took to my heels. I met back here with Stislav. They chased him, but he being so lightly dressed and them in armor, they couldn't keep up.
How many of them were there?
I'd say 5, 6.
You went up against 6 of them?
Of course not. We waited for some of them to go on patrol. That left just 3, though heavily armored they were. If we'd caught them by surprise, it might have worked.
Why did you want to kill them?
Why? To stop them doing mischief round here. We wanted to help the village. We could hide in fear and moan, or do something about it. And we also wanted to make a bit of a name for ourselves among the locals.
That was pretty foolish.
You don't say. You think I haven't heard enough of that?
Where's Stislav, anyway?
I don't know. He was a bundle of nerves after what happened. Packed up and left. I've no idea where he went, and I don't blame him. I'm not exactly doing great myself. It really pissed Andrew off, and now he's even nastier to the villagers than before.
Who is this Andrew Ramhead?
A mercenary commander from King Sigismund's army. He's been ordered to guard the roads with his men. Or so he says. But apart from that, they also carry out raids, rob the people, mug merchants and steal cattle. And they make the peasants pay tribute. And of course, after our fuck-up, they've turned the screws and are demanding even more. Another reason for everyone round here to hate me.
What about the Lord in these parts? I mean, there's a fortress here, so he must have plenty of men-at-arms.
Well, the Lord has decreed that no action is to be taken. He says it's better to put up with these fuckers than to flush them out, because that might raise King Sigismund's hackles and he'd only dispatch more troops. That's what I heard, anyway.
Where can I find this, Andrew?
Are you fucking with me?
No? I'm sorry about what happened to you, but I badly need to find that stone. You don't just lose something like that. And from what you said, it seems I don't have much choice.
I'm telling you, that stone's cursed. Weren't you listening to me?
Ich habe keine Angst vorm Fluch.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But that'll be my concern, when I find it.
You're so pig-headed.
Just tell me where they're camping, and I'll worry about the rest.
As you wish. They're not too far from here, anyway. You'll come across some ponds between Raborz and Bohunjovic. Near one of them, there's a fork where wayfarers sometimes camp if they're stuck for a place to stay. From that fork, follow the water downstream, and you should find the ruins of an old mill.
And that's where they're holding Hensel? The one with the stone?
Yeah, there. But if I were you, I'd stay off the path. Take the hill and nip through the woods. You'll get to some rocks overlooking the mill. You'll have a bird's-eye view of everything from there. That's the way we went, too. But make sure they don't spot you. There's a good chance they've upped their guard after our attack.
Sound advice. Thanks.
Look, what's your plan, anyway?
Well, I'm thinking if I can find Andrew, I'll find Hensel. And then I'll finally get to the bottom of this shit with the Thunderstone.
Just be careful, because Andrew's a cunning fucker. Look, since you're going there anyway, I know I'm not in a position to ask you for anything, but still, do you think you could rescue Hensel?
Why doesn't the local lord do it?
'Cause he doesn't give a shit, for Christ's sake. He cares nothing for the likes of us, understand? Hensel's just a stable boy who toils with his hands. No lord's going to do a deal with Andrew for him.
And how, pray, do you expect me to do that?
I don't know, just something. 'Cause if you don't, I don't know who will. Andrew's a greedy bastard. Some coin might do it. Or you could sneak in quietly and slip back out with Hensel.
How about I just kill them all?
I thought best not to suggest that. You know how we ended up. But, you know, whatever you think's best. It's just, they're pretty tough and well-armed, you know.
I'll manage somehow. But the whole thing's getting so messy, it's almost like the stone's power is interfering somehow. But if I find a way, I'll help Hensel.
Thank you so much! May all the saints be with you, and I hope you have better luck than we did.
Okay. Hört sich ja jetzt spannend an. Wait, ist nicht Hensel der Typ, den wir befreien wollten, der aber nicht befreit werden wollte? Nee, der hieß Hennig hier, ne? Okay, hier haben wir ja gerade gepennt. Wahrscheinlich dort hinten, oder? Ah, sieht auch abgesperrt aus. Ah, hier sind wir.
Come here! Stay.
Welche haben wir hier gerade ausgerüstet? Die hier. Verbesserter Langstreckenfall, okay. Erstmal wieder Alchemie-Zutaten aufgestockt. Ja, einerseits will ich mich auch irgendwie ein bisschen mehr mit Alchemie beschäftigen. Aber andererseits habe ich keinen Bock, da ewig am Alchemietisch zu setzen. Das dauert mir alles zu lange. Hier für einen Stream dann 2-3 Stunden zu sitzen, damit ich dann von jeder Trankart oder von jedem Trank eine Henry-Sorte mache. Das dauert so ewig, finde ich. Was ich nicht verstehe, wenn ich mich richtig entsinne, gab es im ersten Teil so ein Autocraften, wenn die einen Trank oft genug gemacht hat. Aber warum sie das hier nicht haben, weiß ich auch nicht. Ja, ist eigentlich auch komisch, ne? Dass du sowas denn nicht hast. Besonders wenn du es dann schon meisterlich irgendwie geschafft hast. Weil ist ja ein, oder dass du dann einen Perk freischaltest, ne? Also hier einen oh. Hier einen Skill, im Endeffekt. Dass du dann bei... haben wir zum Beispiel. Und das nächste auf Level 30. Wenn der Alchemie dann, keine Ahnung, den nächsten Skill automatisches Craften sozusagen. Wie zum Beispiel mit Heimlichkeit. Da hast du ja dann auch irgendwo ein Skill. War das Heimlichkeit oder war das Stehlen? War, glaube ich, Stehlen. Meisterdieb. Wo du mit Meisterdieb ein sehr leichtes Schloss automatisch öffnest, ohne dieses Minispiel zu machen. Ich würde mir eigentlich wünschen, dass man den Meisterdieb auch nochmal irgendwie speziell leveln kannst, damit du dann halt, was ich, auch leichte und mittlere Schlösser oder sogar schwere Schlösser ohne dieses Minispiel aufmachen kannst. Aber, ja.
Get one.
You're gonna die! Attack! Come and help us! Oh, I knew it was... What are you doing? A weapon? You fucker! Run from me, asshole! You're a dead man! I think I'm going to puke. I must have eaten something bad. Christ, these crabs are horrible. What could have caused them? Ha! We're going to gut you, you poor son.
Christ, I'm bleeding.
Alter! Was für Ausrüstung, ey. Ah, hier ein Widerhammer, genau. Das meinte ich als Waffe zum Beispiel. So, aber ich wünsche euch zwei noch was. Sagt mal gute Nächte. Schlaf gut, erhol dich gut und einen hervorragenden Start in deine neue Woche, ne? Wir hören uns, Max. Bis nächstes Mal. Danke, dass du wieder da warst. Ist der eine jetzt hier im Wasser? Ja. Das ist jetzt hier der... Ach nee, ist Andreas Söldner. So, gucken. Ah, dann ist das nicht mal besser. Oh. Ja, es gibt 30 Charisma halt hinzu, ne? Aber eigentlich brauchen wir das so gleichzeitig wieder nicht, weil wir haben ja schon 30 Charisma. Höher geht das eh nicht. Dann können wir auch ohne rumlaufen. Sieht ja auch cool aus.
Hey! By all the saints, don't leave me here! Please, untie me! I beg you, don't leave me here!
Ich gehe gleich zu den Typen zurück. Ich möchte erstmal alles hier durchsuchen.
Christ almighty, you stormed in on them like you were the Archangel Michael himself. Thanks for getting me out of here.
Ey.
Fuck, man. I'll tell you whatever you want, but not here.
Warum nicht? Hier ist doch keiner mehr.
You alright?
Yeah, I am. All things considered. Thanks for rescuing me. You have no idea how grateful I am. God knows what they would have done to me in the end. All that aside, who are you, anyway?
Henry.
I'm Hensel, and I owe you big time, Henry. Though, in all honesty, I'm not sure why I was worth all that trouble. But grateful nonetheless.
Peter told me what happened.
Peter? Well, thank the saints for him. So he's safe and sound, is he?
In a manner of speaking. He got shot, but nothing serious.
What about Stislav?
From what I hear, Stislav made it out unscathed too. But what happened scared him so much he scarpered.
Sakra. At least he's alive. I was worried about them both. It's all my fault, you know. Oh, I dread to think what could have happened to him.
Listen, it wasn't exactly by chance that I ran into Peter either. I was looking for you in the village because of the Thunderstone you stole from Tomlin in Horsham, who, by the way, is royally fucking upset with you.
Well, I suppose I would be too if I were him. But I have to say, the whole Thunderstone idea was the stupidest I've ever had. It brought us no luck, no protection. Well, the opposite, in fact.
Let's forget that for a moment. What I really need to know is where the stone ended up.
You won't be surprised to hear. Ramed snatched it from me when I was captured. He didn't believe it had any powers, but he has a nose for money. That's all that matters to him. From what I heard, he sold it in Sukdal to some farmer's wife, I think he said, Mlada or something, well, from the edge of the village.
Sakra. That stone really is cursed. Well, there's nothing for it. I'm off to Sukdal.
Hold your horses. That wasn't the only thing I heard. There's this pond below Raborsh, right? And on the bank, across from the village, there's a small crag. Somewhere around there, they hid some of their spoils.
Well, they hid it all right, but not well enough.
What? You filched Andrew's stash? Well, good for you. Serves the bastard right. I was gonna cast an eye there myself, but I see there's no need to bother now. Well, thanks again for
Habe ich das schon
everything.
gemacht?
God be
Okay.
with you, wherever you may go.
Ach, das wird wahrscheinlich das Stash hier sein, ne? Na dann, runter zu Sukdal. Aber hier haben wir wenigstens wieder ein Lager, wo wir ein bisschen Zeug loswerden können. Und dann noch Alchemietisch.
What was that?
You'll pay for that, you horse!
Ja, warum ist der denn jetzt unblockbar? Das macht dann null Sinn.
Smash your face!